We have to know where we stand before we can ever attempt to move forward. And knowing where we are also encompasses knowing the history of how we got there. The learning journey is designed to help us start in the beginning.
So we have responded to the vision of Presiding Bishop Michael Curry's invitation to the whole Episcopal Church to engage in the work of becoming beloved community, and also to work to grow a community of reconcilers and healers and justice makers in the name of Christ.
One of the things that has been super helpful is learning how deeply rooted racism is in every institution. When I try to think about changing an institution that is hundreds of years old, I have to challenge the perception that, well, it's just the way we've always done things.
This entire process is, it might be good to compare it to a wave, where it's just kind of, you get some enlightenment and then you dive again, and then you get some enlightenment and then you dive again. Just when I think I have perhaps hit some real depth of knowing, something happens, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. You just keep digging and digging and digging, and it's a lot of internal work.
The door you enter through determines how you experience the room. And so part of what I'm trying to figure out is I'm walking through this door of my own experience of privilege and of power, and I bring then assumptions into the space. I can't close that door, that's my door. So how do I make that productive and acknowledge kind of what I'm walking in with?
If you're white, you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? And if you're uncomfortable being uncomfortable, it's not gonna be genuine. And as our friend Rodney loves to say, if you're just here for a moment and not for a movement, then you may as well go back out the door.
My hope is that those of us that are here will carry this out to our many places across the diocese, and that this connection, this relationship that we are building with each other can be replicated and built from and drawn out throughout the diocese, that the conversation we're having in this room can be had in church halls and places and homes and restaurants, wherever, and hopefully within the Episcopal Church, but maybe even beyond that.
The main reason I've decided to work in becoming beloved community and work on the task force is the objective of trying to eliminate racism in our society at some point. And the reason that resonates with me is that race and racism has impacted me greatly. And before I leave this planet, I would like to know that I've done all that I can to make sure that it doesn't affect my children and their children.